The back behind that operation. I held that thing up single-handedly as you guys drank beer.
Painted in the mural.
I'm gonna have to check this out.
We almost made the plaque, dude, but
I didn't help out enough. I know the timing wasn't good, man. I wanted to, and that's an understatement.
Mural guy? Yeah. Can you put a mural here? That was and I did, and we did. So thank you, Brian.
Welcome to beautiful Wayne County and to the village of Lyons. Supervisor Brady, it's a pleasure to be with you today. I may not be brief, but I'm going to try to be brilliant. So then I'll be gone. So thank you so much. And Assemblyman Manktello, it's great to have you with us. And Mark DeCracker and Alan Perry, thank you for being with us. And Corey, on behalf of Governor Kathy Hochul and all of us at the New York State Canal Corporation, it is a pleasure to be with you on this Earth Day weekend as we are kicking off Canal Clean Sweep. And today, all across Wayne County, we see this incredible legions of volunteers that have come out to help clean up our beautiful Canalway Trail, which is an integral part of the Empire State Trail. The Canalway Trail is probably about 365 miles long. Dylan Carey is going to give you all of the details when he comes up to speak. And of course, the Empire State Trail, which goes from New York City to the Canadian border and then from Albany to Buffalo, is 750 miles long. We have some beautiful maps that are hot off the press of the Empire State Trail that includes the Canalway Trail. And the Empire State Trail has been voted by Outside Magazine as America's most popular rail trail. So nowhere in the world are you going to find a more popular trail and a more beloved trail. And actually the trail, the on-road section of the trail, goes right by here on Old Lyons Road and right by these beautiful murals. And this is why we're here today. We're here today to clean up the canal and to get ready for our next season, but we're also making the Canalway Trail more beautiful. And yes, it's a lot of hard work. If you see Bob Stopper and all of the volunteers over at Lock 27 and over at the Poorhouse Lock, cleaning up tons of brush and material and beautifying and doing the very hard hands-on work to make it beautiful, but also making the Canalway Trail beautiful is about these beautiful murals that are here. And I never cease to be amazed when I see the beautiful work of Corey Reynolds and all of the Mural Mania volunteers who work so hard to tell the story of the Erie Canal. People ask me what do I like the most about this job, and Mark, I've been in this position 11 years now, but what I love most about it is learning the history of the canal. And there's nowhere that you can see the history of the canal come to life better than by looking at these beautiful murals, because they all tell a story. And the two murals that are here today are telling the story of Dipper Dredge number 3, the old steam dredge, and we probably need to fire that up again because we do need to dredge the canal. And talking about Old Erie Canal Lock 56, and I was had the treasure of going into Alan's house this morning and seeing the beautiful historic Erie Canal store. And it is just beautiful. You know, I have a long speech here that I typed out, but I'm kind of losing my way. Shane, have I hit on all the points that I want to hit on? You know, we just want to thank you for doing the hard work and for coming out. It's all about volunteers, and really one of the
from New York City all the way to Buffalo, and it was the only way that one could travel to Buffalo in the early days. And now it's just a tourist attraction, as you are tourist, I presume.
It was at the west end, and I swam like crazy on Memorial Day to where I could get out towards the east end. About a week later, I found out all I had to do was put my feet down because it was only 4 feet deep. I did not know it. And it cost me $50 for a skin diver to go in there, where I came out to go back up to put a hook on the wheel horse so that somebody could pull it out with a tractor. I could have gone back. That's just some of the stories, just goofy kid stuff. This was my play yard as a youngster. In 1943, my mother bought the house. I was 5. I played down here. This was my lock. That was my lock and nobody else's. Then I found out over time nobody knew. A lot of people, not nobody, a lot of people were not aware of Lock 56. But it took me many years to realize that. And so what Mark has been doing in the murals has been so fantastic, because this is history that's disappearing way too quickly. Some of it's being destroyed intentionally, but it's I talked to a young man yesterday that said he works out of his home, and he does stuff on the computer worldwide. And he said that people, he mentions the Erie Canal, people around the world are aware of what the Erie Canal is, and often will break into song about Low Bridge. Yeah. I can't read it. Mike's in the way. It's yeah. But that's, if anybody has questions, I'd be glad to answer them. And anybody wants to walk around my house, it's always open. I pull strangers in. 2 of them from Ithaca, out of nowhere, and we've become the best of friends since then. I just love sharing what I can share, and even though it's nothing, I know nothing about the mechanics of the canal. I just know what I enjoy about the canal.
Well, I did learn something from you. Well, Alan, when we dedicated a Pomeroy marker, and Glenn's out there. He's responsible right over there, one of our Trailworks members for that. Thanks, Glenn. And we did that last May.